John McCain's career and legacy are firmly etched in the annals of American politics. Born into a distinguished military family, McCain's early years were a prelude to a life of service. As a Navy pilot during the Vietnam War, McCain's plane was shot down, leading to over 5 grueling years as a prisoner of war in the notorious Hanoi Hilton. His resilience and survival turned him into a national hero. McCain's foray into politics began in 1982, when he was elected to the House of Representatives from Arizona. 4 years later, he ascended to the U.S. Senate, where he would serve for over 3 decades. Not one to be confined by party lines, McCain quickly earned the nickname the Maverick for his penchant to prioritize principle over party. His legislative efforts were substantial and wide-ranging. On national security, McCain was a hawk, staunchly advocating for a robust military and interventionist foreign policy. His influence was pivotal during the Iraq War, where he was both a cheerleader and a critic. He co-authored the McCain-Feingold Act, a landmark legislation aimed at regulating campaign finance, which underscored his commitment to ethical political practices. Healthcare was another domain where McCain made headlines. Despite his party's unified stance to dismantle the Affordable Care Act, McCain's famous thumbs-down vote in 2017 was a dramatic and decisive moment. The gesture was more than just a vote. It symbolized his long-standing commitment to bipartisan solutions. He viewed healthcare as a right, and his vote was a testament to this belief, even at the risk of alienating his party. McCain's approach to foreign policy was one of the most hawkish in modern American history. He was an unapologetic advocate for democracy and human rights, often calling for intervention in countries where these values were under threat. His stance on Syria, Russia, and North Korea highlighted his unwavering belief in America's role as a global leader. Despite his illustrious career, McCain faced numerous challenges, both politically and personally. His battle with glioblastoma, a severe form of brain cancer, showcased his resilience in the face of adversity. Even as he fought the disease, his influence in the Senate did not wane, leaving an indelible impact on colleagues and constituents alike. The criticisms were inevitable too. His involvement in the Keating 5 scandal, a political controversy in the 1980s that tainted his reputation briefly, and his sometimes controversial support for military interventions, opened him up to scrutiny. Nevertheless, he approached these challenges with characteristic candor and a determination to right his wrongs. Expert opinions about McCain often highlight his complexity: a conservative with a liberal streak, a hawk with a humanitarian's heart. His legacy is marked by a series of contradictions that, paradoxically, constructed a coherent narrative of a man dedicated to his country above all else. McCain's impact on American politics is enduring. He was a standard-bearer for bipartisanship in an era defined by polarization. His willingness to cross the aisle, to challenge his own party, and to embrace complex definitions of patriotism and service, sets a benchmark for future generations of politicians. His story is a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and an unwavering commitment to one's principles. John McCain remains a maverick, not just in name but in the very essence of his contributions to American political life.